Hi everybody, good morning. I'm continuing cybersecurity 101 videos. Today I'm doing which one I'm doing? CAPA. I don't know where is it. Any case, CAPA. Look, CAPA the basic. As I said before, this is an entry level. So the idea to give you different part, different like SOC, there's red team, metasploit, and map. So don't try to understand the whole things. Like for example, now if you come down to CAPA now, and you see all these tables or something and you think that you need to memorize or all this, you don't need. Just to understand there is something that we can use in CAPA in basically in malware analysis and check what they do. Usually this is a static analysis. So usually in malware you either use a dynamic and this is a Flare VM. You can see how this started. There's a room in another room Flare. This is all the tools, but usually some tools are for dynamic, so you need to trigger the malware, but you need proper lab for that. And this room focuses on conducting static analysis, so we're not triggering the malware, we're just trying to check the code of the malware, check what it can do. One of the tools well known is CAPA. There's a lot of article if you want to read about it. There is a repo here in Mendient, is the one developed by Google. So the way how the rules, if you looked what CAPA do, usually it has this type of rule. We'll check them now how it can detect. In this room, of course, they will give us this. You have a PowerShell, and I already start one, and it can tell you it take time for CAPA to analyze. For example, we have this binary to check what this binary can do. Of course, in TryHackMe room, because easy what do give us all information what this malware can do, common behavior, capability, network communication. So when you have it without running your the virus or the malware, you can get a lot of information from it. That's how information outlook. I'm still running the program, and they tell you it take time. That's why TryHackMe, they give us we are in PowerShell, we can use ls. They already give us the result, and they tell us one way to read the result. We can remember this is it take time to analyze it, so they gave us a way to view the result. So we can just use get content, and then they give us the result is a cryptobot.txt. The txt, so is the one that has a result. Cryptbot, not what's wrong with you? Because it doesn't exist really. Why it's why is not okay, that's the result of it's a bit smashed. Okay, let's to have a proper look. I don't want to make it smaller. Let's open it that side. So basically this is just a result in case because you can see this one is still running, so we can't use it really. Let's have this view it here so it's get clearer. This one's still running. Let's get this is the result of us. So this is what he gave it. Start give you the, of course, the sorry, the basic information, of course, MD5 or something, so you can, even if you want to session virus total or something like that, format where you got it from. Then you have 80 CK. This one is come from here. This order TryHackMe room is where you can see all this map or something. It gives you information, for example, the steps of, for example, the hacker when This is good info to learn later on these things like reconnaissance, then jump, lateral movement, collection, and each step with each technique. So part of this CAPA also can give you information or what these things can do. To give you for defense, give you the techniques IDs. For example, this tactics has sorry, defense, evasion, discover, impact. The next part of it is malware behavior, what they call MBC, catalog, objective. So for example, every malware has different technique. For example, this one has anti-behavioral analysis, virtual machine detection. It means if you run the machine, you try to make it live inside the virtual machine, this malware can detect, and when usually malware detected, they are inside the virtual machine, they just either behave normally or they stop. Anti-static analysis, yes, so these are rooms in TryHackMe you can check for sorry, for static analysis, and there's some malware they can detect if you try to analyze them too. And no, not detect, because they're not live. They have obfuscation and all. They try to hide the code. That's why you call it obfuscation. And then you have communication, how the malware can to connect. For these things, we can see it's communicating to HTTP. It has encode data. Usually, that's what they do. They try to hide data, encoding. Then you have so basically this is things to allocate memory, process it, create a process too. Then we come back to the last part, which is the capabilities, and give you all, and the namespaces. This is part of how CAPA put stuff together. So basically for you is you don't need to have okay, because we don't need that, so let's open this. So basically that's it. So you don't need to understand. That's what we've been looking at now. That's what we do. Let's ask a quick question. What command line option would you use if you need to check what other parameter you can use with the tool? Of course, in any tool usually is -h. You just do kappa -h, you get the help. Command line are used to detail information. If you want to detail, of course, verbose is -v. Very verbose, of course, and the usage is the same as Linux. It's more verbose, you just add v. What power command, now this one is what TryHackMe gave us to read the file, because it's really take long. You can see if our PowerShell, it's still running. You see it's still not able to finish. So that's why they give us this the result automatic, so we can read from here. Now if we go next one, the next one is, what is it, dissecting CAPA result part 1. Okay, the part 1 is fine. You can see what we got here. So is the normal things, the hash. Wherever you do malware, you need to know exactly what you're having, and usually use it for VirusTotal to search and things like that. Of course, the MD5, the OS, the OS Windows, the format P head, I think, the architecture is this. So we know the path where the analyzed file is located. This is where you save it. So basically, it is what it is. Of course, the next phase we've been talking about it, the ATK technique. So this is another room about TryHackMe to understand this. As I said, this one is the way, what technique, this is a whole catalog of techniques. As we've been talking about it, defense, discovery, execution, impact, and all of that. And then what's this? Malware attribute animation and characterization. The MAEC is MAEC value launcher. So it's something related to launch, and the launch, they tell us here, for example, either drop in additional payload, because usually malware, when it comes, it can download something, and that something need download something else. Activation persistent mechanism like backdoor or something, connect to command. That's what usually they do. They connect to C2 and then start executing function. Additionally, when CAPA tags a file with a download MAEC, I was doing yesterday trying to solve hack the box Sherlock. Where is that room? This one, Superstar, the first one. Still didn't finish it. I started late at night. It's malware analysis. You can see they give you a pickup file and the malware itself, and you can see it's downloading stuff from the internet in Wireshark. So you can practice there. For example, and it's not with CAPA. They're not using CAPA. Just tell you to analyze what's the malware is doing. Now, for example, you follow this question, it tell you what's the 256 shove. This is just to teach us to start learning the copy. Let me just paste it here. And then what is the technique identifier of obfuscated file information? So obfuscate file information, we know that this is the numbers usually when you do, if you want more information about them, you just come, I can search here, obfuscate file information technique enterprise. So that's why the whole technique, and then you have sub technique. Because when you obfuscate files, it's not just one thing. There's a lot of them, like HTML, smuggling, download IPR, stripping, all of these techniques. So now it tells us it's this. The technique is 127. What's going on here? Okay, you're waiting. What is the sub-technique identifier of the obfuscate file information? Yeah, this indicates removal from tools. What's be to TryHackMe? Remove it from 2, so it's still in the 27, then the sub is 005. So go there. What's wrong with TryHackMe? It's a bit late. Now number 5 is indicator removal from tools. So you can see this one. Advisor may remove indicator from tool if they believe the malicious tool was detected, quarantine, otherwise quitted. They can modify the tool by removing the indicator and using the updated version. You see, so this gives you more detail when you get information what they are. And then when CAPA tags a file with MAEC value, it indicates that it demonstrates behavior similar to but not limited to activating persistent mechanism. The MFAC, where is that MFAC? Dun, dun. What? MAEC. The category is MAEC. Malware Catalogue is launcher. And remember when we said there about launcher story, something like that's what it can do, and we saw it in MK website. So this room is more give you just they're trying to tell you to read these things. So when CAPA tags a file with this MAEC value, it indicates that the file demonstrates behavior similar to but not limited to fetching additional payload or resource from the internet. If it's where is it? Launcher, it's downloading stuff from the internet. So what we call that, the downloader. And then what was the, let's see our friend there, what's happening there. Really, it's still running. It's not finished yet. It's not a couple of minutes, it's analyzing program. Okay, let's leave it there. And then where we are now, we now in the way that CAPA works, dissecting CAPA result part 2, malware behavior catalog. In this type we cover the following: MBC, the objective, micro, MBC behavior, micro behavior, and method. So we are in MBC. Where is that MBC? Is MBC objective. It detect here, as I said, the anti-static, communication, data, defense, discovery. That's what malware usually do, and that's the part of the terminal we're talking about. The MBC, malware behavior catalog, is designed to support various aspects of malware analysis, such labeling, summary analysis, and standardized reporting. Usually, of course, use ATCK, which we were talking about at this website. The content below can be represented in two formats. So we're talking about MBC objective, and that's the way it's to give you the first one, object code obfuscation, argument obfuscation, and give you the idea of it. And that's what we have here. For example, sample. So here's that the objective is the first one, the method is the second one, and then the argument of the first method. The method is the obfuscation, the behavior, and the objective, and of course the identifier. We both have identifier or the objective behavior. So one, it has the method add to it. Yeah, this is more like how they format the CAPA result. The objective are based, of course, they use, remember, they are related to this. So there is a rooms in TryHackMe about this, MTD, even CTF about them, so you can follow all this reading. You don't need already to learn all of that. It just exfiltration, impact, lateral movement. Usually when you do CTF, when you try to lateral movement, and then of course privilege escalation at the end is micro objective, process memory, data. This one, as I said, just to know what exactly is, so it doesn't need to memorize the whole thing. Method, executable obfuscation, HTTP communication, code data, and all of that. And then we have the data at the end. Let's try figure out what serves as a catalog of malware objective and behavior. That's what we are here in this room for. The first place is the what they call this, the behavior. It's in this one, so we cool in that catalog, so we can put there which field is based on anti-case tactic in the context of malware behavior. If we go the MPC objective, yeah, it's the objective part of it. Which field basic this the objective. The objective are based on MT behavior, so that's part of they are connected. And then what is the identifier of create process micro behavior? Create micro process behavior. Where is it? Do we have it here, or is it in the table? Anti-static. No, I think it's in the table. What's the question again? Create process micro behavior. Create process micro behavior. Create directory. Create process. So the identifier of it is, the code for it is this one. And then what is the behavior with an identifier B009? B009, the C is virtual machine detection. So we have that. And then this is the question, I think. No, not this one. Malware can be used to obfuscate data using base64 and XOR. What is the related micro behavior? we saw it, I think. No, this one XOR, so it's encode data in base 64. So this one we can just because it's part of our malware that we analyze, and it do it already. So which micro behavior refer to malware is capable of initiating ATP communication? ATP communication, we saw that somewhere. Yeah, it's the HTTP communication, that's what they call it. Did I put space here? The next one, we continue now the way how CAPA do it. We use these namespaces and all of that. So we will divide discussion into two main topics: capability and namespaces. We have with the capability is clear what it is our reference sentiment with string, encode data, and all of that. And then the namespaces is this one. Is the way how CAPA put them. Like you can see the format. And here they explain the format. You have the top, what they call it, top level namespace TLN, and then we have the main ones with the explanation, like the content of the block represent in the format below. The capability rule name, the TLN top namespace, and then namespaces. Same what we have here. So for example, sample reference, this one is the capability, then the top domain, and then what come later. So that's why we have them 1, 2, 3. So we have that. So it's basically most how to analyze them. So the idea is so to understand how to, this is on top level, the namespace, and then the rule. The rule come in YAML file. They give us this a link. Where is that link for the CAPA YAMLs? We'll check it now. Oh, this is one. For example, now they give us and use it to interested in all the TNN domain. Okay. This is the CAPA rule 1 anti-analysis. This is just anti-analysis 1, and then you have, for example, their how to detect. Sorry, and then we have all of this namespace organization. That's the whole list. But for now, you don't need to jump around for them. Which top level namespace contain a set of rules specifically designed to detect behavior, including obfuscation, packing, exhibited by malware to invade analysis. It said invade analysis, so you can say invade analysis somewhere. Some kind of anti-analysis or something. Anti-analysis. Usually that's the one. The top. The question is top domain, top level domain. So the anti-analysis one. Which namespace contain rule to detect virtual machine? Which namespace contain we're looking for namespace, not the top, so it will be something about NTVM or something, and it's there, NTVM and VM detection. That's the namespace that for NTVM. I remember one of the question was wrong, and I spent a long time until they corrected us, and I think so. I hope they corrected. And then which top level namespace contain rule related to behavior associated with maintaining access or persistence? So they already give you the answer, persistence. Do we have it in our virus or malware? Do you have the persistence here? Should resolve. Right, our malware is nicer one, doesn't do persistence. Persistent schedule task. Oh, it do too. Which top level namespace contain rules relating to where is the top level namespace? Top level is this anti-analysis collection combination compiler data. You can see the name. Oh, it's already named persistence, so it has the name straightforward. Which namespace address techniques such as string encryption, code obfuscation, and all of that? You can say obfuscation. It should be a straight name on it, so it must be persistence. Does has the anti-analysis doesn't have obfuscation. This one executable. Okay, let's see. Persistent tagging, malware family linking, internal host execution. Oh, namespace or top level, don't mind the question. Oh, namespace, so the second one. Oh, it should be this one, but we can check also this one. The namespace, so not looking for top domain. This is top domain. Obfuscation. And then we have which top level namespace is staging ground for rules that are not quite polished. If are not polished, I think you call it nursery or something. Yeah, nursery. This is stage ground for not polished. So this is part of CAPA way of doing things. Now I said let's go jump to the second one. Let's have a look our friend there. You really didn't finish or something wrong with you? This is not a couple of minutes. Hey, that's why they give us the file. Okay, and we continue now the capability. We are now in this part of the thing. So the whole thing is that represent the VM and then capability top level namespace room. The rule name they give us the where we go, and then we can get check all rules, for example. Again, you don't need to remember the whole things. You just need to know static analysis field. If you like it later on, there's a lot of things to learn about malware. So this one just to review. For example, the reference base 64 string. So malware has the capability to encode data is 64. Then data manipulation is the way the structure how, and then you have it give you the YAML file to find it. Now I think this is the one that has a wrong answer. It took long to find it. I think they fix it now. What rule YAML file was matched in the capability? Check HTTP status. Check HTTP. What rule YAML file was matched if the capability rule name is check HTTP status code? Where is this HTTP things? Check HTTP sketch code. That's the YAML file for it, and we can go here. Let's see what it is. Okay, that's cool. Let's continue. Then what is the name of the capability if the rule YAML file reference anti-string? Reference. If you follow the way that the VM work, it just it use the names itself. The first, because this is one word, and then the string of it. String, you know. Which one? I think the related VM file reference anti-VM string. This is under the namespace, which is also under the top level anti-analysis. So basically the way they call the YAML, it's already give you the structure of this. So that's why he said the name of the capability if the name contained the structure itself. Then which TL or top level names including run. This is the question what was wrong. It has when they did it the first time, it has like 5 keywords, and most people just even in the score they say just look for 5 keywords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this one or this one was the answer, where the correct answer was clearly not that one. It was this load code because it ran PowerShell, and you can see but it wasn't working. I think they fixed now the room, so we are lucky now it's fixed. Then check the condition inside the check. Let's see the condition. What is the value of the API end with X, API end with EX? I think the API, the check is API here. These two API, but the one that the room asked for is that asked for this. So we can go there. And then more information, more fun. Oh, now we go into the web-based one. Aren't you curious about what precisely within the rule was matched? Where I am. In this case, we seek to determine a reason for triggering the rule and condition involved. We use parameter by very variables and all of that. Sample syntax. CryptoBot. You know, we're stuck. I'm still stuck in on it. It's not. My CryptoBot, we finish in the room and you're not starting yet. I think the machine doesn't have strong power. We're using the VV now. Let's go underscore VV. And then we have all these funny characters, and they tell us, oh no, so you open the file, do you have more 30,000 lines? So it doesn't work for us. That's why we need to do this. No, we're not doing, because take time. They already gave us the VV.json, and because it's .json, so we can open it with what? The second thing you need is upload the file to CAPA Explorer Web online version. No, this is a median. Okay, I forgot what is this is a Chrome browser and the desktop name and CAPA. Okay, so this is what we'll use in the browser. Let's go this. We can't use this now. This use what is a Chrome CAPA browser? Open Chrome. Let's see. Open, and then this one is like more. I think it's better. This one. It's and then we can upload the VV1. I assume the JSON one. Look at the button upload from local and upload the .json that we have inside the CAPA desktop folder. Where are you, Chrome? I think, guys, I think for not freezing the machine, we can accept. We are not lucky. Let's see if Control C work. Not just close this. It seems, I don't know. I did it when I was doing the room. It didn't take long. I don't know what's. Don't restore. Why this one doesn't want to close? Okay. CAPA index.html. Okay, let's wait for it. In the meantime, you can see it's open there. You can open and you check the rule. Let's go through our first. We know that the CAPA was the reference nt string VM the course pin the rule config file nt. You can see there it show you, and then we have the rule. That's our rule here now. The same apply to our first example we show. Okay, so basically this one you can give you all the information, which is good, and you can have a global search box on it. Now let's see if we it's here, so we can what it's a CAPA. Where is the upload one? CAPA no, this is not no, this is the remote, so we can. Where is the upload button? Install. You can you can upload from local. We have the JSON. Okay, well, now we got, so we can when you open them like that, it show you the rule. So that's, yeah, this one is nice. I remember there was TryHackMe rooms, but I don't think they show us this one. Okay, so we can say allocate. So basically it can give you more information here. Raw PowerShell, you see raw PowerShell with what we got last time. It gives you even the function. Rejects PowerShell, HTML like. Okay, so this one can give you more analysis. I think I need to start using it. We can search what we can search for. For example, NTVM. Let's see if I can get that NTVM. Reference NTVM string. That's what NTVM string targeting VMware. Targeting VMware. So we can have this. Why my rules are not showing correctly? Then let us now show you an overview of the rule content. Focus on the feature as CAPA uses the succeeding string below to check if the string are within another file. Function feature. Where is the feature? This. Show capability by function. NTVM targeting VirtualBox. Well, here you can go. There's no internet. I don't think we'll find it. Load. It's also. Let's see where. Let it run. Let's see where it takes us. It's also going to GitHub, so it gives you the information, the namespace. But why I don't see, where's this feature that they're talking about? Oh, schedule task via. No, this one. This one is this one. So basically, yeah, just a way to. It's an easy then use the command line. The command line, as you see, we have this. No, this one is the verbose. So now you can use this one to analyze information. As I said, this is introduction. Here you can search, so it's not really to analyze information here. Which parameter allow you to output the result CAPA in the JSON file? The JSON is my J, JSON is my J. What tool allow you to integrate? That's what exactly we've been doing. This is the software CAPA Explorer Web. That's exactly what we call it, CAPA Web Explorer. And then which feature of this CAPA Web Explorer allow you to filter option or result? Of course, the result we do the global search. So this room is more introduction to show you what you can do with CAPA. Of course, CAPA is part of, remember, the Flare VM, which there's a room for Flare VM, and then there is that. So it's all couple of tools. It's just a way to explore you what you can do if you want to go in the world of malware analysis. So guys, this is the room, so in case someone's stuck in any of the question, but the whole point is don't try to force yourself to understand everything, because it's no need for that. Otherwise you just confuse yourself. It's a big fail, this one. Thank you guys very much, and have a good day and good luck.